Welcome back. An Etobicoke man is spreading joy across the city, trying to show that even the smallest gesture can go a long way. Take a look.
You are irreplaceable.
Your existence is important.
Thank you. There is only one of you. You are one in a million.
Thank you.
Welcome.
MJ Cho, who goes by Magnetic MJ online, has grown a significant following for his content. Often on the TTC, Cho began recording his brief interactions, from words of affirmation to sharing a pizza or just thanking strangers for their contributions to the city. Cho is trying to highlight the powerful impact a random act of kindness can have on someone's life and our city. And to talk more about this, I'm joined by the one and only MJ Cho, or Magnetic MJ, as you're found on social media. Thank you so much, MJ, for being here with us. So tell me how all of this got started.
Yes, and thank you for having me, Arda. It all started during kind of a lonely part in my life where I wasn't seeing that many people. So I wanted to push myself socially. And so I started beginning by going up to, on my daily walks, going up to individuals, making small talk, a compliment, or just engaging a little bit. And then one day I saw a group of people waiting for the TTC, and I just decided to say one group message to all of them, like, hope you have a great weekend. And in the beginning they looked at me kind of funny, and then they all started laughing and smiling. And after that moment, it kind of resonated with me how, little small, genuine, interactions can make a difference. So yeah, that's how it started. And then I began doing it kind of just everywhere I went, whether it was malls or, coffee shops. And then, yeah, just started snowballing from there.
So I watched a bunch of your videos, and when you go up to people initially, as you said, people are they're not expecting you to say something or engage them in a conversation, because really nobody does that on the TTC. You just get on, go where you need to go. But this is something so different that you're doing. So when you have those awkward moments where people are like, what's happening here? How do you push through that and keep going and, not let it get you down?
Great question. So I always remember, before I go, keep in mind what my intention is. It's to simply spread positivity. And I understand that people got a lot going on in their minds. They're busy, they're tired, they got XYZ to do. So I always have that intention and respect that I'm here to give without expecting anything in return. Some people, they can receive that day and they're open, and some people aren't. So I know it does, affect me a little bit if I don't get a good reaction or they give me a funny look. But I always keep in my mind to just, keep pushing through that, it's just a small moment, and to just keep going, because there always will be some people that are open to receive and need some positivity that day.
Why on the TTC?
So I would say it's like Toronto in a nutshell. You got people from all different cultures, background, ages, and different walks of life. And it's a place where, where people are no matter what time of the day. So it seemed like a great place to, to really become consistent in that environment.
So we've seen you interact and do so many different things. It's not always the same thing. You have affirmations, you handed out pizza at one point, you're doing trivia on the TTC. So how do you come up with these different ideas to keep it fresh?
I don't have this, this formula where I know exactly. A lot of the times they sometimes come in the spur of the moment. Sometimes I scroll on social media and see other people do different social experiments, and then I write them down. Just a bunch of different ways, and then I would just plan it, and then I would just go test it out after.
So there's a line that you say. I want you to say it, because you probably say it better than I do. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're not, I hope that the rest of your day is going well. How do you say it?
Okay, so Arda, hope you're having a great winter, and if not, I hope it gets better.
Okay, that's amazing. What was that moment like for you when someone repeated your line back to you before you had a chance to say it? That means people are watching.
I was actually honestly a little bit like a little like kind of shock or like surprised that it didn't even process to me during that moment. It was only until after, you know, people started commenting and saying that. They're like, oh, they used your line. Then I realized. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should have had a bigger moment. But at the same time, whenever I'm doing this stuff, you know, there's a lot of adrenaline going through myself as well. So sometimes I can't really process all of it, until after.
I have to talk about your comment section. It is so, it's funny and it's uplifting too, it's supportive. And there was one comment or like a couple comments on like the TTC when people are on it in the winter time all bundled up. They're like, man, this is so depressing. Toronto's so depressed, you know? And basically, winter can be a really dark, gloomy, depressing time, but you're kind of adding like this new spark. Or do you find that people are recognizing you and like anticipate, oh, there's MJ coming on it's going to be a great TTC ride?
They have. Even when I start walking to the bus stop, because I usually do the same routes, people, honestly, one time I was so surprised that people recognize me, because sometimes I do it to individuals before I get on. And the first people I saw one day, they recognized me, and I honestly, I spat out my mint because I was like, oh, like, this is, okay, that's crazy. And then, yes, when I do come on, some of the TTC drivers, they do recognize me now, and we have short little conversations. And then some people on the bus, yeah, we exchange eye contact, and then they start smiling because they know that, you know, something is going to happen, you know, on the TTC. There's going to be something, yeah.
MJ, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. This is Toronto's Breaking News, CP24.